Welcome to news updates on Today Ghana News TV. We are live on the satellite via Twitch for our viewers in Eastern European countries and also on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana News TV. Anchor /podcast at Today Ghana News TV. Now the headline: NPP's claim to convict Jechi Kwesing holds no water. John Dramani Mahama. We have these and other stories coming your way. My name is Edna Sabonya. The news is sponsored by Top Connect. Send money everywhere, no fees. To our first story, former President John Dramani Mahama has asked the people of Asin North to discard the new Patriotic Party's circulated claim to jail James Jechi Kwesing should he eventually win the area's ensuing by-election. Jechi Kwesing, since his election as MP for the Asin North constituency, has over 2 years now been battling criminal charges for holding dual citizenship with Ghana and Canada, respectively. According to the NDC's 2024 general election flag bearer, the embattled MP has committed no atrocity to contest in the Asin North by-election to be jailed. John Mahama made this statement after a campaign visit to the chiefs and queens of Asin Dansama on Saturday prior to the by-election, which is scheduled to hold on June 27, 2023.
Number one case no agana for Sika FSA ni yedi obi akotu si ase no I had we dey obi sika body men why so ka se Canada me pay mo passport yo me body no enti anu dey yesem hunu eyeframa obi ati be patu people asema mo ka se criminal listen Andrew baby our first prosecution witness go your cancer as a big Bezu na video be say Yamia Dumiti 2025 7th January NDC Baba Bemu Saure Rojina way O Bibia Esefata said Obeti Minister opposition and people and no ma wa ya manu na ya ka se wa ko ye minister any aka asay no dey o dey mo ma five card say ya yes say every na what you ever debia o so back court no mu bu asem no debia 777 omo tum ni panko medress ye wo ma sem debia we on kun ni ba onye body bia ezu eno na e wo say kire mo say amanyosem aba ye court do what you say enya sa den unim se ni be ntina o say me on national assignment yes election dey national assignment na election ye den election is the most important national assignment in this country. Nani bana filing obejina osi 27. 24th assembly monthly poetry. Yes, it may be. I think what the ever say, Bradebia voting them for almost 1% obejina court. Now, you say, Namin Redim Rempa. Thank you. Bibia Chiabia, it was Abemu, NDC, Namia Dumanti. You ever been training in a very say a Jim for mobile number. You have 50 cities, no mobile. And my Baba Mopo. It's a bit of a can
Meanwhile, the husband of the NDC supporter who had an accident in a campaign tour at Asim Dansame in the Asim North constituency has urged residents in the Asim North constituency to not let his wife's blood go wasted. He appealed to all NDC members and residents all in the Asim North constituency to vote massively for James Jechikwesin to glorify his wife's death. According to the husband, his wife was at the farm when she heard that John Dramani Mahama was coming to Asim North constituency. She left everything behind to join in the campaign.
A radio mobile hanuma. Aya anuda. Na yantie se o mampani da John Mama ene request ni na bempanifo NDC party no mobile crew hia bichia oman no nananom. Nti ba sa no na se ose nyina so yekutum kohia ni bi. Nti anopa no me ne meyere ense aduane ni fie nti ebekọ haban akopɛ aduane kakra na ye de aba. Nti ekọ no so fo no so emienu nti me ne mofra ni bi ekọ baakum na ono so ne mofra ni bi nso kọ baakum. Nti ono owie no se anije a omampani dada eba ne asoafo ni benti odu di kan jame. Nti obedu fi no frɛ me se me we na me su me ba na ose o. Oma bedu nti me mo de ase me ba. Ofrɛ me phone so saa. Nti anche na me phone saa beli biem say omo wie program ma omo kɔ ma me yire car na ekɔ no wakɔfo bi di omo achi say omo sa kokoro fufuro so na kada konya agent wo yeku dansame ko tia hɔ no mo to mo kana me wafom me di me ka ba fie na ebiso ayesei na me fo car kɔ asefo su St Francis Hospital hɔ ko nyame no kuri me kɔ to na say me yire dola na say wa nyame di ampa. Nti penifo no so ba sa na yero ho abante penifo no gigi ma ba ma de meduru fie o betetam ho ani adofo no ade chi anopen so abusua ne adofo no o so betetam ho ani party penifo ye o mpani dada jomama ene uradwo kwesi ni aba penifo no o aba ha sesia abema abusua no ya akọ. Nti adofo kakra aka wo ha mo sia mo so ebo mi chidom o ma cheche mewere na mo de abefom wo hai. Ti ha de motiye no sa pepe se no kani ayefe no afia dola anya media okuta nkola mako nan ma mienu mema mienu nso efem ya osafo eyekurani na efem ya osafo fi sheda duana amiensa 43 years.
Moving forward, almost all the presidential aspirants of the ruling New Patriotic Party has filed nomination forms to contest as the flag bearer to lead the party in 2024 general election. President Akufo-Addo is not eligible to contest again as he is in the last 2 years of his 8-year term. Meanwhile, some members of the NPP in the diaspora has shown their support for Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Joining us on the line is Dr. Abongo Mashood, member of Diaspora Supporters for Bawumia. Thank you for joining us and welcome to News Update.
Thank you, Edna. Yeah, Edna, I hope you are good.
I'm fine. Thank you.
NPP for diaspora, we are surely behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And why are we behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? We all know, as we all know, if you want to employ someone, you have to employ someone with a working experience. It's stated everywhere. Once you finish your national service, they ask you, they need someone with working experience. And you have 16 years working experience as a vice president. Not vice president per se, but he was vice presidential candidate for 8 good years when we were in opposition before we were elected into power for 8 good years. So he has been a vice president candidate 8 years and vice president 8 years. That is 16 years working experience. What else do you expect? And during his tenure as vice president, he has been able to implement dignitization. When we talk of technology, it is all behind Bawumia. We all know. I and you today, we are communicating. Our listeners are listening to us because of technology, because of dignitization. And that is what Bawumia is driving us towards to. So we are solely behind him. Diaspora for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, not only us, and the whole, all of the party, NPP. Let me tell you something. Even Kennedy Ajapong, our own Kennedy Ajapong, who is contesting, made a statement in 2022 that he will vote for Bawumia because Bawumia is very competent. He made it in Bawumia.
What new development is he bringing to the country then?
Yes, like I said, not new per se. We have had a lot on our field, and we have a lot of policies we have been implemented. And we have industrialization going on. We have dignitization, and it was the first time Ghanaians heard interoperability. Interoperability. This word is very difficult for Ghanaians to mention, and it was Bawumia who brought it. Now you can sit in the house, use your mobile money, transfer money into your bank account. You can also use a bank account, transfer money into your mobile money. You can go to the supermarket, use your mobile money, GPay, and pay whatever you buy. This is what Bawumia is bringing. And what is he going to bring next? Now he will become president, not vice president. And when he becomes president, then he's going to move the dignitization into the highest level. Now we are moving slowly. Once he comes, we are going to move it to the highest level. And let's not forget, industrialization. All the developing countries has been developed because of industries. When you go to Germany, because they have industries. When you go to UK, because they have industries. When you go to USA, because they have industries. And that is what we are having. One district, one factory. The industries are there. We are now going to pump the industries, and the industry will be manufacturing, producing goods, and we will export it in Ghana. And let me tell you, if we come very soon, we will be asking for employers. We'll be seeking for employers foreigners to come and work in Ghana, because Ghanaians cannot sustain the workload that the number of jobs that we're producing. So we have to export people outside Ghana to come and work in Ghana.
Dr. Bongo, is it not surprising that you are only drumming Dr. Bawumia's digitalization programs, but not something that will bring improvement into our economy?
No, Edina, just look at something. The last time I came to Ghana, I could hear mobile money. Wayam 419, Obia Yimsika, people were crying. Now we have Ghana card. It doesn't happen again, and it will never happen again. That is what we call dignitization. You see, first when I come and I want to give direction to my house, I say, go right. You see the kiosk, pass left. You see some woman ask her where you are going. Now you have digital address. You just key in the digital address straight, it will take you to your house. This is what I'm talking about. It's something that is practical. It's not theory.
That isn't true. We still give directions the same way. Nothing has improved from that.
No, I'm using
It's
it.
still
My
the
house, I have
same.
digital address. Once I put it inside, it will take me there. Maybe you have not yet done it. You should try it. And the Ghana card. Now, if you don't have Ghana card, you can't get SIM card. You have to have a Ghana card before you can get a SIM card. And once you have Ghana card and you get a SIM card, no one can use your card, or no one can dupe you, or no one can use it 419. The scammers have stopped, because once you register with the card and you allow someone to use your name to scam, they will come for you. They will arrest you. Your name will be in danger, because this is biometric card. Even if you run away, but you will still be in our digital system. You can't do anything again. Once you go to any place that you want to do, once they take your fingerprint, your data will come. The police people will see you. That is what we call digitalization. That is why every Ghanaian must go for Ghana card, because it's going to protect your security. Ghana card is not for me. It's for you, a Ghanaian who is watching me. But Bawumia has brought it. That is going to protect your security, and that is going to protect your money. The small money that you are getting, the savings that you are going to you are making when you are selling, the little dose of water you are making, we will protect it with the Ghana card. No one can scam you. The scammers are running away because of Bawumia. They are no more in existence again.
But then, Dr. Bongo, are you also in the opinion that Bawumia has failed as an economist?
Why? Bawumia hasn't failed. Why do you assume that Bawumia has failed? Let me explain to you why Bawumia have not failed. You see, when for the past 5 years, when we came into power, we have what we call free SHS. Do you know the amount of money we paid? We paid 7.142 billion. Can you imagine? That is the amount of money that we paid. During NDC time, parents were already paying school fees, right? That money was in our coffers because we were not paying anything. We were rather even getting addition in that case. Yet NDC went to IMF. This is the case we came, we are paying. And teachers and nurses allowance, NDC stopped. They were not paying. What did they use that money for? Only God knows. We are paying teachers and nurses allowance. So
So right now,
why have we failed?
are you telling me that Ghana's economy is on a good track?
Oh yes, of course. Ghana economy is in a good track. Look, let me tell you something. Do you know that America are facing financial crisis? Do you know Europe are going to economic recession? It's across everywhere. It's across everywhere. It's not only Ghana. So the world
Okay.
is going into an economic recession. That everybody knows, right? Yeah, you know now, America, they are raising. They want to raise their, is it their credit rate? You see,
We are
America are
not
raising their
talking
credit rate.
about America. We are talking about Ghana
No,
and the
I'm
Bawumia.
telling you
But then
what is happening
I
in the
believe
world.
let's just move forward. What is
No,
your team doing to help
that is,
project him to make sure he wins the flag bearership?
Edina, that is the truth I'm telling you. We have performed everywhere. Remember, we are in COVID-19, and Ghana is an import country. We almost import everything. That is what we are doing, industrialization. And when COVID-19 came, you couldn't go to China to buy anything. It was difficult. So business were facing financial difficulties. Here is the case. COVID ended, and we were trying to pick up again. And this Ukrainian-Russian war too came in. And Ukrainian-Russian war, even though it's far, but that is where we were getting our fertilizers. Now, Ghana is difficult to even get fertilizer to give it to our farmers. And we know 60% of Ghanaians are subsistence farmers. And if you don't get fertilizer, we will not get produce. And if you don't get produce, things will become difficult. All these things are affecting the economy. Yet still, MPP is managing the economy very well. Thank God because of Bawumia. That is why I'm saying that our economy is doing very, very well. As compared to
Okay, Dr. Bongo.
if NDC were to be in power, but now all of us would have run away.
Okay.
Ghana would have been no more. Everybody would have run away because the economy's difficulty would have been very, very, very hard. But because it is MPP, we have managed to maintain the economy, right?
Okay, Dr. Bongo. We are running behind time. So can you tell us what your team is doing to help project him to make sure that he wins the flag bearership?
Yes, Edna. As usual, this is a delegate who is going to vote. It's not any ordinary Ghanaian. So what we are doing as diaspora for Dr. Bawumia, we are campaigning for him. We are following the team. We have a team that is actually in the campaign team with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And this is the first time Bawumia is using bus to campaign. No V7, no V8, no anything, no motorcycle. He's just using bus. So all the campaign teams, they always join the bus and we are campaigning. Meanwhile, the diaspora, we also visit radio station like you have me today and I'm talking to you. Listener will listen. They'll see the good work Bawumia is doing and they'll vote us. So we are using multiple channels to send information across delegates, making sure that delegates listen to us. We are not even in Ghana here. We are in the diaspora, but we are seeing the positive sign of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So if we say it to Ghanaians, Ghana will say, hey, Papa Nde Oyadio. Look, even those outside knows what he is doing. So why not we vote for him? We should vote for him because diaspora are supporting him. So that is the channels we are using, multiple channels to share the information across MPP delegates. So if you're a delegate and you're listening to me, make sure you vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay. And then what makes you to throw your support for Dr. Bawumia, thinking that he is the best candidate to lead the NPP to break the 8 years power cycle?
Three things. One, you have the experience, like I stated earlier on. Two, even Kennedy Japan last say he will vote for Bawumia, not because he's a northerner, but because he's competent, right? And three, all the other candidates that is left, the most high, the one who will challenge Bawumia is Alan Martin. And Alan Martin, some time ago, he resigned from MPP and he came back. So you could see that someone who resigned and he has come back there's no need we should allow him to take the presidency. We may give him vice if he like, right? But that is the qualities I've seen in Bawumia. And last but not the least is the dignitarization idea. The idea of dignitarization that he's carrying across the whole country is what makes me happy. Someone who is in abroad, someone who knows that digital, IT, technology is what is ruling the whole world. And we are heading towards that. So that makes me think he's the person. He's the best man. If you ask any Ghanaian about Bawumia, everyone will tell you digitalization. But if you ask anybody about Kennedy Ajapon, they say, oh, Papa no Kasapa or Kasa no or to me go out the cycle. Ubisa Alan Chamateo so Alan Cash ope so obeche Jessica. So Ghanaians want somebody who have ideas, right?
Okay, Dr. Bongo, thank you for joining us tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Unless you have something to add. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to once again tell MPP delegates and tell Asin there's by-election will be going on very soon. They should vote for MPP. You see, we have brought development there, we are constructing roads there, and we want the majority in Parliament. Once we get the majority in Parliament, any project, any loans, anything that we are going to pass, we will have the majority. It will help us to rule Ghana well. So I'm pleading to all Asin North voters to vote for MPP. I don't speak Fanti, but I can speak Mr. Muntuma MPP, Asin North for Muntuma na yembe ye mukrom ni yi.
Thank you for joining us. That was Dr. Abongo Mashood, member of the diaspora supporters for Bawumia. Moving forward, Member of Parliament for Asin Central, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan, yesterday submitted his form to contest the presidential primaries of the New Patriotic Party. Speaking to journalists and supporters after the presentation, he outlines his plans for the country. He also said he is the only candidate in the NPP who can defeat the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama in the 2024 general election.
Thank you for witnessing what has happened this afternoon. I promise this party that I'm going to do a diligent job and make sure we win 2024 election. Going round, so far I've visited 180 constituencies, and I've come to realize that we as politicians have done a disservice to the nation. With the arable lands, rivers, sea that God has given to us, we are endowed with so many minerals, a lot of opportunities in this country. Now, everywhere you go, especially Volta region, the resources there are untapped. And I want Ghanaians to give me opportunity and challenge me that I will make sure I turn the fortunes of this country around. I don't believe in theory. I'm a pragmatic person. I believe in practical things. What I saw in Volta region, what I saw in Afram Plains area and Northern region, believe me, that we can change this country. We have arable lands in Volta region. They have advantage. I'm surprised that they have always voted for NDC and they don't do anything. Because the proximity of Volta region to the seaport, to the airport, gives them advantage over every region in this country. I visited there and I saw Mount Afejato, the caves, the water bodies like Oti River, Lake Volta, the sea itself, and the arable land so flat that we can cultivate millions of acres and come up with agro-processing industries. I think this is the way to go. Unfortunately, we believe that gold is the ultimate. I think otherwise. I personally believe that cassava is more important than gold. Cassava is a necessity and gold is a luxury. Sugarcane is a necessity and gold is a luxury. Palm is a necessity and gold is a luxury. I visited Thailand, Ministry of Agric, and they displayed 32 different products from cassava alone. From biscuits, starch, all the way to ethanol. Maize, we use maize for ethanol. We use maize for corn oil. What are we doing in this country? We are here and Malaysia has bought Unilever and import palm oil from Malaysia to manufacture frito oil and soap. What is wrong with us as people? Sugarcane. I visited India, Kulapur, Lucknow, and if you extract the sugar, the next product you get from it is alcohol, whiskey, cognac, and all those things. After that, they use the dust to produce chipboards like this. And after the chipboard, every sugar plant in India, friends from the media, listen to me, generate its own electricity and supply the excess to the Indian electricity company. What are we doing in this country? Palm. There's nothing that it.
Opposition National Democratic Congress Hanover Germany branch is organizing a health and socialization program for its members in first week of July. The event is expected to attract large sections of Ghanaians, especially supporters of the NDC. Joining us online to speak to us about the program is Mr. James Akron Rogers, Vice Chairman of the NDC Hanover branch. Welcome to News Update and good to have you this evening.
Thank you very much, Edna. Yes, and it's my pleasure to be here this evening with you. Yes, first of all, a quick shout to the good members and executives of Hanover branch. Yes, it is true. On 1st of July, we are organizing this health walk. Yes, it's planned for the time between 8 o'clock. That's for most people a bit early, right up until 11 or 11:30. Yes, does this health walk involve, or how did we come about this idea? First of all, it's for us in Hanover, we are saying that our journey to Flagstaff House, begins here in Hanover. Yes, because we've seen that the journey to Flagstaff is going to be an arduous one. Yes, so the idea, and for those who do sport, especially boxing, before you send your agent or whoever is fighting for you into the ring, yes, you have to make sure they're fit. And we believe we got food soldiers here, especially also in Ghana. The basic idea is to train. These are sports people, those going to deliver us victory. Yes, that they are not only physically fit, but mentally fit, yes, and possibly geographically fit, and psychologically also fit, so that when it comes to, we abhor any form of violence anyway, but it's going to be challenging, yes, and we see the MPP as a very, very competent combatant. So we want our people, all our members, especially the foot soldiers, to be vigilant and also very, very fit. That's our aim. Yes, and how did it come about? We organized for the whole of Germany. Yes, it's called the Germany chapter for the NDC. Hanover, we organized the annual congress. That was last year in December. Yes, so the idea was, which activities can we do to basically encourage more people to join the NDC, or fundraising and other things. Yes, so just as a form of excuse me, ideas floating around, we decided to conduct this health walk. And what does it involve? It's supposed to involve a walk, I believe, between 7 to 10 kilometers. I think that should be enough. The basic idea too is that for most of us here, especially after the age of 35, 40, my general practitioner advises that every 2 to 3 years, you should have a general body check. Yes, but because of our stress situation here, because we work a lot, some of us have got 2 to 3 jobs and we neglect all of that. Yes, if I say we, it's on purpose because that includes myself as well. We ignore that, yes, and keep on working. But my GP says 2 to 3 years, the blood pressure, they check your blood and the whole body thing. Yes, so in addition to that day, once we've done the work, we've invited, there will be a couple of speeches too in between. We've invited a retired senior nurse and she will give us a health talk and people will have the opportunity to have their blood pressure checked or measured so that they know. Yes, but we are also aware that that should not replace your visit to the GP. Instead, if on that day your blood pressure tends to be high, that's a signal. Yes, we should listen to our body. That's a signal that you have to go to for a medical checkup or make an appointment with your doctor and then make sure that not just walking, but all your bodily functions are also okay. And you can support us even more and you can deliver the much awaited for victory in 2024. So for us, our motto is our journey to Flagstaff House starts from Hanover and it starts from that Saturday, that is the 1st of July, 2023.
Okay, you've mentioned the date already, but then you did not mention the starting point for the work, like the starting point where it will start from.
Right. Our work is going to start at the stop called Schaumburgstraße. Yes, it's the stop. If you're coming from the city with tram 4 or 5 towards Stockton or Gavson, you get off at the stop behind Herrenhauser Garden. That's a very big garden here. It's called Schaumburgstraße. So we are going to congregate there and look for one edifice and then maybe take 1 or 2 photos from there. And then we proceed through, in German, we call it the graft, under a graft. It's like a little canal that goes around the gardens. We're going to go around that. And from there, we move through into the garden itself. It's called the Grossen Gardens. Yes. And at that point, there's, I think it's like a Roman building. It's just there, like 8 pillars and a little roof there. We call it the temple. We are going to congregate there. And if we have someone to give us a motivating lecture, they will speak to us. I find that place very interesting because it's like the citadel. It's like on a little hill. And if we congregate there, we can listen and pay more attention and let ourselves get energized towards 2024. That's also part of that. Then we walk through the park. There are a few lakes there. We walk through and then right through to a place called Königsworter Platz. It's all in the garden. And then from there, there's in front of the Leibniz University. That's where we'll be congregating finally to listen to a few pieces of advice, words of encouragement, how best to basically encourage new members to join us. Yes, and so that's it. And then maybe as this is a health walk, possibly share some fruits and especially water so that we can regenerate the lost energy. So that's what has been planned for the 1st of July.
Okay. Is the program only meant for NDC members in Hanover or you're expecting members across Germany?
A very interesting question. Originally, when the idea was mooted, that was it. Yes, so this is our thing. Let's do it to attract more members or as a fundraising activity. But I got to a point that the more we spoke about it, and at this point I have to mention, we have a very energetic Chairman Mike and his wife, Pat. Yes, they took it upon themselves, went around the churches, any Ghanaian organization, they went to everybody. So at this point in time, I can tell you that we're expecting so many people, and not just NDC members, but MPP or whatever party you support, just be there, keep fit with us. And if you find our ideology, if you find whatever we're fighting for, whatever we're, excuse me, whatever we're cheering for, and you want to be a member, yes, then we will have one or two people there whose job for that specific day will be to register new members. Yes, because we believe, and that's a message from the grassroots, the NDC, we speak very little about the good things that we do. So that, for us, is going to be a change in the books, that we have to talk a lot more about the good things ex-President Muhammad has done and continues to do, and what the party's values are. Yes, what a social democratic government for Ghana means for the ordinary man on the street, and that nobody is going to be left behind, as opposed to what we have now, that is like a party doing politics only for the higher echelon, those who can afford it. That is not our point at all.
Okay, so before you go, do you have any special messages for your members and the viewers?
Yes. A quick message to our members is they should keep the day free and join us, be there as early as possible and contribute their widow's mite. Yes, because that for us is going to be the beginning of very good things. And we're trying to put the NDC Hanover on the Hanover map. And luckily for us, people are going to be coming from far and wide. We've got people coming from Mannheim, down south. We've got people coming from Berlin. We've got people coming from Hamburg, yes, and even our good friends down there in Dusseldorf will also be here. We've got a couple of people coming from Coburg, yes, so it's what started as a Hanover little provincial city thing is becoming more or less Germany-wide, and we are very proud of that. And so Hanoverians, those who live in Hanover, please make it a point to be there and be punctual. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Welcome. Thanks.
Okay, that was Mr. James Rogers, Vice Chairman, NDC Hanover Branch. Up next is Entertainment and Lifestyle News by Sylvia Happy Anna.
And educative politics. Today before this honor, I will perform against I shall prosper. We are anointed and appointed to walk as a winner. Whoa.
Hello, Sylvia.
Hi, Edna.
How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. And what are you bringing us for entertainment tonight?
Oh, for tonight we have a beautiful, gorgeous, smart, and talented actress. She's a renowned actress from the Ghana movie industry. She'll be joining us tonight. Hello, viewers. Welcome to Entertainment and Lifestyle, where we bring you exclusive interviews of people who are trending in the entertainment industry. Joining us today is a very gorgeous actress. But before I introduce her, let's watch some of her creative works.
Come on, sit down. I said sit down. What have I said? I thought you were my friend. After sharing all my marital problems with you, what did you do? You turned around against me and you seduced my husband. Yes, I did. I want to tell you that I'm really sorry for all that I've put you through. I'm so sorry for always disrespecting you and calling you names. I'm so sorry. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me. I'm sorry. Lydia, I know I wasn't fair to you in this house. I know I maltreated you. Please find a place in your heart. I know you're a good person, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
In this life, karma always have a way of hunting us. You are not suffering for what social media and your fans isn't aware of. I hope you change. You can leave.
Wow, that was an amazing piece. Now today with me, we have a very gorgeous actress. Her name is Nana Abatavia.
Hello.
Hi, Nanaba. You are welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you feel very comfortable and you feel at home as well.
I am doing extremely.
Please, can you speak up a bit? I can barely hear you.
Now? Is it much okay? Is it much better now?
No, can you please speak up?
Is it much better?
No, you have to speak up a bit.
Okay. Yeah, but is it okay now?
I think it's fine.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
That's okay. Good. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I hope you're comfortable. Yeah, you're good.
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. As far as you can hear me, that's most important. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Some of us have watched you on screen, but for the sake of our viewers, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Nanaba Teria Deborah. I've been in the industry for some time now, and then well, let me first.
Please, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Is it okay? Is it okay now?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
But I need to speak up.
That's okay. I'm quietly talking loud, but I'm so sorry that you can't hear me properly. So, like I said, I'm Nana Bacteria from Ghana here. I'm from Central region, but I stay in the Volta region.
Can you let it get closer to you?
Is it okay?
Yes. I'm straining to hear you.
You're struggling to hear me. Oh. Much better?
Yes, it's okay. I think it's fine.
Okay, so I'm Abatavia. So
Wonderful. I think we lost her.
And educative politics. Today before this honor, I will perform against I shall prosper. We are anointed and appointed to walk as a winner. Whoa.
Come on, let's sit down. I said sit down.
What have I
said sit down. I thought you were my friend. After sharing all my marital problems with you, what did you do? You turned around against me and you seduced my husband.
Yes, I did. I want to tell you that I'm really, really sorry for all that I've put you through. I'm so sorry for always disrespecting you and calling you names. I'm so sorry. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me. I'm sorry. Lydia, I know I wasn't fair to you in this house. I know I maltreated you. Please find a place in your heart. I know you're a good person, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. In this life, karma always have a way of hunting us. You are not suffering for what social media and your fans isn't aware of. I hope you change. You can leave.
I'm Edna Sabonia. Join me on Today Ghana News TV for news updates on every Friday at 18 hours GMT. News updates are sponsored by Top Connect. Send money everywhere, no fees. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Today Ghana News TV.
Today's Ghana News TV is 2 years old, and we continue to give you the very best. Within our 2-year period, we have introduced our newspaper, the Evening Tribune. Tribune, when it comes, tribulation, you should expect it. It comes with all the hardcore news items, and we report it as it is, as you see it, and as you hear it. So do make a date with us. It comes out every Wednesday, so Thursday morning is right up there. Get a copy of it and get more informed. Do get in touch with us, and we have any article, we will do the publication for you.
So today we launch your top fans on Today Ghana News TV, and we want all the viewers and listeners across the globe to tune in all the time. We're calling everybody, call your brother, call your sister to tune in all the time and be watching great, amazing prizes from today. So keep watching Ghana News TV.
Wow, that was an amazing piece. That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Hi, Nana.
So sorry.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm back again. So the internet was really, really bad and over here. So I'm hoping that it doesn't distract us again.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, clearly. This is perfect.
Now I have to switch, so I hope that it works.
It's okay. So some of us have watched you on screen. We know you. We are conversant with you. But for the sake of our viewers, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you so much once again. I'm really, really grateful for this amazing opportunity. I'm Abatavia from Central Region, but I stay in Volta Region. I also did my first degree here in the Volta Region at Evangelical Presbyterian University, of which I have Bachelor of Science and Development Studies. So way back in school, I was also the the PR, that is Public Relations Officer. Well, people call me Parrot. After all, well, I love, those kind of things. So it was really amazing and then great for me to do that. Now I'm doing my national service at the University of Health and Allied Sciences, of which I'm also the NASPA organizing secretary. Well, bits of politics also in there, which is, it's equally good. You just have to blend everything in life. You have to try actually. So that's a little bit about me. Apart from that, I'm also love acting, which is also a passion of which I'm into now. Started way back long time ago, but I'm sure we'll get into that. So
That's what.
that's a little bit about me, yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. I'm interested to learn about your journey. How did your journey begin? Where and when did you start? Has it always been your passion? Can you tell us about your journey?
Okay, so how I started all this was way back, I think that was class six. So way back in class six, we had a girls' club. So basically, every weekend we act on stage. That is at school, and because it was girls' club, we have some of we the ladies acting as guys. I quite remember I always want to act like a guy, like a man, to be superior. Hey, you have to be submissive to me, those kind of things. And it was amazing. So everything started from then, and I was super, super excited. I always see myself so happy whenever I'm in front of people talking. I mean, a lot of people talking. At that stage, at that time, even back in the classrooms, people are always scared to even talk, especially answering questions. But that wasn't my case. I always want to talk. Even if I get it wrong, I still want to talk. And so, talking and acting started way back in, primary school. Somewhere 2015, 5 there, but I have to start and continue school. It was recently that I came back. What is passion is passionate. No matter what, you can't just let it go. You still need to, go through it. So I started way back in school, and I thank God where I am today. I'm super, super grateful. Yeah.
Amen. So I would like to ask you this question. Will you say you are the stereotype type when it comes to acting, or you can act any role you are being given?
Challenging acting. So, yeah, one way or the other, you'll find some real challenging. But I because I always want to try new things. I always want to do different things. So I haven't seen any role given to me being challenged. The only time I quite remember was in Impregnate Me or I Die. I have to smoke. And I haven't done that before. In fact, I don't smoke. I said, God, how am I going to do this? So, thank God, the guy I'm playing with, say, hey, you have to do it. It's in the script, and you have to say, but how do I do it? If I smoke, then people will think that I'm a smoker, those kind of things. So at that moment, that perception was in my mind until I took that. I was like, come on, I'm acting. At this moment, I'm impersonating a character. I have to let a certain character come alive. So I just let it go. He thought, okay, just take this. I just inhaled the smoke, but not down within me, just in my mouth. I just slowly let it out, and it was beautiful. I feel like that was, big challenge. But apart from that, every role that's been given to me, I try my very best to, play it. If I need to be redirected again, I go by it. Like I said, I love to learn new things, and I love to, take instructions from my directors, and and so I guess with that I'm always good to go, and I want to, enroll on new roles and characters. So to me, I don't usually find any role challenge. Maybe I haven't gotten to the stage where I will get a role which will be challenging for me. The only thing that I'll say is that there's a new story that will be about shooting, of which I have to sleep in a coffin, and I'm like, oh my god, I said, oh my god, it's going to be a bit challenging. That perception that we have in our minds, only dead people that sleep in coffins, and I'm going to sleep in a coffin. How am I going to do that? But I guess we are all trying to let a certain story comes out. So before everything, we pray over it, and then so I'm just now going to see how that character is also going to come, alive. That is a gist that I've given it to you. It's a new thing that we are planning on, so it will come very soon, and I believe you'll be super, super thrilled to have a look. So yeah, no role is challenging for me. I want to learn new things. So I'm super excited to get any different role to play.
I believe you can do it. I trust you. I've watched a couple of your movies and I must confess, you are very good.
So come
So
again.
I said, I believe you can do it. You can sleep in the coffin. You can really act because I've watched some of your movies.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh, I've not get.
how many movies have you starred in so far?
Oh, that. Okay. So quite a number of movies. I think we started way back with Impregnate Me or I Die, Bush Couple, The Ghost, I'm in love with Ghost, And then recently we did something with Venus Films. I feel that's very powerful one. Even though I wasn't having that a lot of roles, but I still see that as an opportunity that I was equally part. I think they're showing that on one of the TV stations of DSTV. It's amazing. And then a couple of them in my bed. The vow was I was a stubborn wife. Can you imagine? I was
Wow,
a
that's
nagging wife. I was a nagging wife and I nag on every little thing. Can you imagine? Even just common pep students. I was nagging about it. And trust me, these are all things that is happening in our, in our homes. But we see it in the movies and we believe that it's just a story. But it's not just a story. Look at me that even my husband would just press the Pepsi and I'm so angry that why did he press the common toothpaste from the middle? But obviously, to be honest, I don't like that. So if you press my Pepsi from the middle, I'll be super, super angry.
okay. That's great. Did you play leading roles in the movies or you were a supporting artist?
Sorry, come again.
Did you play a leading role in any of the movies that you featured in?
Oh my God. So it's interesting. It will amaze you to know that all these movies that I mentioned, Impregnate Me or that I was the lead character in my bed, lead character, The Vow. Currently with this one called Social Media Pro Max. I'll try and then send you the link. I'm just fortunate and lucky, and maybe I'm just trying or I'm doing something right that I'm able to get this all opportunity. So all this I've played the lead character and I'm just grateful to that. And whoever is being my supporting character is also doing amazing work because I can't do that on my own. Equally, I have to do it along with someone. And it's been amazing, amazing, amazing so far. Playing a lead character is so demanding because people will finish sleeping, resting, and you are not done because you have another role to, perform, another role, another task. It's been good, and I'm just grateful. All this, always the lead character, lead, and it's good. It's good, and I'm just grateful for that.
Okay. If I may ask, which of the movies that you featured in, which one of them do you consider to be very challenging and demanding?
Ha. Hmm. Challenging and demanding.
Yeah.
Like I said, personally, like I said, I don't see any of my the ones that I've done so far to be challenging or demanding, yeah. But challenging, like I said, I want to learn new things. So demanding, yeah, demanding is a lot. I think I did Cruelest Journey. Cruelest Journey is a gangster, like a tomboy who I have to, be that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Nigga go, with guns everywhere. In fact, I'm not listening to anyone. No advice, nothing. All I want, what I want is what I have to get.
Wow.
I feel, and then that one we have to be in the bush. It was in the bush shooting those kind of things, and you have to be careful because in the bush anything can happen to you running around. But I see that as bit demanded, not challenging, but because I wanted to learn and on trying new things. So it was bit demand, but not challenging. And by the grace of God, everything came out successful. My Mega Man, so with my guys and everything ready to, action to, start. It was great.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, what's your expectations and goals in the showbiz industry?
Wow, expectations. You see, as I was growing, I always picture myself to, to go far, to get bigger and amazing things. And with this industry, I know that the media industry, the movie industry, have a great future. And before that future will come to life, it's up to you. You have to make it happen. You have
Yeah.
to, update yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to be updated so that whenever that opportunity is given to you, you'll be able to, perform and do it well. So at this moment, all I'm doing is, learning new things about what to do, those kind of things. So when that opportunity comes, you'll be able to grab it. I really want to see myself on a bigger stage some time to come, and who knows, even very soon. So my expectations are high. Want to go far, want to move forward, want to do so many beautiful and amazing things some few years to come.
And you said you are doing your national service and you are working as well. So how are you able to combine your profession with the acting?
Hmm, that one. So it hasn't been easy. And like I told you, I'm not doing my national service at the University of Health and Allied Sciences, UHAS, right here in the Water region. And UHAS is an amazing and wonderful health school. If you really want to, bring any of your relative to any health professional courses, then I recommend UHAS to you, because our life matters, and this is the school that is, educating more people out there. And imagine me doing my national service in that school. The demand is high, the expectation from the staff is very high. Here in the case, I also have so many things in my mind that I want to do, and sometimes I'll come and tell my boss, I have to go somewhere. I have something to do. Boss, I have to do this. And I have something to do in the office too. So sometimes it's all about how you blend it to your working relationship with your bosses, so that at least when you need permission to go somewhere, you have to. Recently, I won an award in Accra. So I've gotten
Congrats.
about 3, 4 awards, a brilliant entertainment job, which I won the lead character role. Another two, one, so I had the supporting role, and then the
Okay, so who is your
yeah.
mentor? Who do you look up to in the industry?
Ish, that one. I look up to everyone, especially people that are doing so well. Whenever I'm watching their movies, I pick so much. I really admire.
Hello. I hope we didn't lost you.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Edna.
That was a wonderful interview. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. Hello, Nanaba. You're welcome back.
Forgive me, today my internet want to be, should I say, God day, so we day.
Amen.
So, like I was saying, I'm looking up to people that are doing extremely amazing. I'll tell you for father, I really love Nana Ama McBrown. The woman is so talented that everything you give it her, she's ready to do it. And that's the kind of person that I always look at. Give her any product, she will advertise it for you. I mean, going to the extent of doing, the lady is doing amazing, and I'm super grateful. Oh, Jim.
Hello, Nanaba. I hope we didn't lost you. Hello, Nanaba.
Okay, Sylvia.
Edna. I hope you're enjoying the interview.
Yes, I did. And you look beautiful today.
Thank you so much. You look beautiful as well. Nanaba. Hello, Nanaba.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, loud and clear. I've been waiting.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have people telling you that you look like Benedicta Gaffa?
Can you come again? The line is kind of breaking.
Do you get people telling you that you look like Benedicta Gaffa?
Oh, okay.
Yes, you really look like her. So how do you cope
You,
with yes, you really look like her. How do you
are you
cope with
sure?
yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Maybe I have one of these days. I will have to try and get a picture with her, and then we see how.
You should. You should.
Yeah.
So how do you cope with being in the limelight? Do you feel
Hey,
shy
so
when your fans meet you in town and they want to have a picture with you? How do you feel
hey,
about it?
yeah, see, with that, it's amazing and it's a beautiful feeling. Recently, where I'm doing my service, that's UHAS, we had an international student coming from, Canada down here to have an international program, and I have to go around with them at the tourist site here in the Volta region. Please, if you want any beautiful tourist site, just call me. I will send you around waterfalls,
I'll call you.
mountains.
I'm going to come around.
Can they come? I will take you around. So I was going around with the students, and then we finished and our car was moving. That time too, a lot of students from Accra came down to Amajope where they have the waterfalls and canopy, work amazing and beautiful. So when our car going, I could see someone was running after. I didn't even see the person, but the people in the car told us that, oh, look, someone is running after us. We didn't know, so we eventually had to stop. The person came, Nana, I know you. I've seen you on Facebook. I've watched some of your videos on your friends started. I was like, so everybody was just looking at me. Hey, Nana, you are famous. So I said, oh, it was amazing and beautiful experience. There were a lot of people there, and she running through them just to come and say hi to me. That hey, look, I know you. You are Nanaba. You are this. You are that. It's beautiful and it's amazing, and always some positive comments coming in. Charlie, I mean, I'm just grateful for all these people, because without them appreciating what we are doing, we are in fact nowhere and we are nothing actually. So I'm just grateful, and it's a beautiful experience and feeling as well.
Okay. So how would you say this? The actors, their real life experience, is it different from what we see on the scene?
Oh my God, hello.
Hello, did you get my question right?
I'm not getting you.
I said the life the actors live on scene, is it the same as in real life?
Oh, well, if I'm getting your question, like how I am I the same in real life or what?
Yes, when you're acting, are you
I'm
the
just, this is me. Look, this is me. I mean, this is who I am. This is Nana Bacteria. I'm just very affable, easygoing. I make friends and I keep friends, those who want to be kept. Look, not all people want to be kept as friends.
yeah.
So those that want to stay, you keep them. Those that don't want to stay, you let them go. So yeah, I'm just affable person, very easy type person, and always love to be in a good company, people that I will learn from. So yeah, I'm just simple person. As you see me, this is who I am.
Okay. Before we go, do you have any movie coming out this year? And if you do,
Oh,
when should we expect it?
hey, okay. So there's two on the line. Wounded Heart. Unfortunately, I didn't get the time to go in, but it's still coming from the same production. And then a social media pro max. So social media pro max is something extraordinary. It's quite unfortunate that as we are growing, we sometimes put social media first in everything that we are doing, to the point that we even lose our marriage, our work, and everything. Here is the girl who is married to a very influential person, somebody who takes care of her. But because Kate Kate has made her mind that she wants to, please the fans. So she aborted 6 babies just because she don't want to grow big. She just want to maintain who she is, just to, make the fans happy, forgetting that she's a married woman. So eventually she lost everything. Karma always have a way of coming back and hunting her. So yeah, one is coming up, social media marks. Kindly stay tuned and enjoy that. But my little advice is that social media is an interesting, amazing, and wonderful tool that we can use to, better our lives. But please, let us not make it like our priority that we let go of things that are also equally important in our life, especially those that are married. Your husbands are important, your children. I mean, everything of our self aspects of life is very important, but let's not focus on one and neglect the others. At the end of the day, Kate lost everything just because she was trying so hard to please social media people. So yeah.
So I just received a text from one of our viewers, and he wants me
Okay.
to ask you if you are married or attached.
Hey, that one. Okay, actually, I'm not married though. But yeah, I'm not married. But let me just cut it from there. Let me just cut it from
Okay.
there. Yeah, I'm
Our
not
time,
married actually.
our time is not on our side. We wish to call you to schedule another interview with you. I hope the internet won't disrupt us like it did today anyway. But do
Yeah.
you have any final message for your fans who are watching you tonight? Your final message to your fans.
Okay. So my last words, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, every aspect of our life is important, but let's not neglect the other part and then make one priority. Mind you, when you take one arm off, you cannot use the other. So blending all will make us who we are. So let's try our very best to, whatever is important to us, let's make it happen. And then please be who you are. At the moment you try to, always try to please others, make others happy, you will end up hurting yourself. Mind you, nobody fits you. You fix yourself. I mean, you do everything for yourself. So yeah, be you and enjoy you and do what makes you happy. That's it.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate
You-
you.
I'm super, super grateful for this amazing opportunity.
Welcome. Viewers, that was an exclusive one from Nana Batavia, and we hope you enjoyed it. Look out for her movies and let's support our local artists to also go to international status. So we meet again same time next week. Do not forget to subscribe to our social media platforms. Today, Ghana News TV. My name is Sylvia Happy Annan, and I hand you over to Edna for the closing headlines.
Thank you, Sylvia.
You're welcome.
Okay, that will be it for tonight. But before I go, I will read some of your Facebook messages. From Enoch Ofosu Mensah, best news delivery by all standards. Keep all the good work. Today, Ghana News TV is best for all. Okay. From Patience Darko, Edna, you are looking good. Watching you from Hamburg, Germany. Thank you, Patience. From Mavis, watching on YouTube from Lisbon, Portugal. Edna and your team are doing good. Keep it up. Thank you. From NDC Diaspora Union, today Ghana News TV is doing very great. I will encourage you guys to continue with the news in a daily basis, watching from Amsterdam, Holland. Thank you. From Nana, Edna, you are also live on Sakina Information Center, Tatale, Northern Ghana. We need to give shout outs to our listeners. Oh, thank you. From Frederick, is it not the same Ghana card that can be used to register various SIM cards for different people. How authentic is the Ghana card? Also, one person is holding 2 Ghana cards in. Is he aware? From Kunte. Hello, Edna. Please, you sure Abongo is doctor? What is he saying? Okay, you can log onto our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana News TV. News updates was sponsored by Top Connect. Send money everywhere, no fees. I'm Edna Sabonya. Thank you for watching.